This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Scorpio for the week of the 17th till the 27th of February 2021. I start with the past and then I will tell you what situations you're in at present, and then I'll tell you what the cards give us for the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates, and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. Starting with the past, this is the Star card laying next to the High Priestess. So I think you went through a time where you really went back into yourself, looked at what you wished for in life, what you wanted to do with your life, and how you felt about things going on in your life. You were in a relationship that you were not happy with. I can see that from the surroundings cards. And you really didn't want to be treated like that anymore. You also had some ideas about how you really wanted to move on in your life. You see your own reflection, and you see what you have to give and what you can receive. And I think things were out of balance in that. Because it lays next to the High Priestess, I think that maybe you were also in some kind of awakening for yourself. Maybe some spiritual thing, or you were just maybe getting more into your intuition and feeling like what is right, what is wrong, what is it that you really want, instead of maybe looking at what other people want and keep giving them what they want. I can see that more in this reading. Further up, you will take more control of your life, and also there will be some improvement in this relationship, because you can't do it anymore. I can see that. Actually, I believe that you don't have any more feelings for that person that you are with. I think something got revealed. It lays next to the moon. It also lays next to the reverse Lovers card. So it can be that there was a third person in here. It doesn't need to be romantically a third person in there. It can be a parent, a child, something that was going on, why your relationship didn't work so well anymore. I think the person, maybe that third thing, was somebody drinking too much. That's for very few of you. Or maybe there was some abusive behavior of a person that they couldn't control. I think that for you, because you have the moon, the star, the High Priestess, so that means that you really delved in your intuition, you delved in your inner knowledge, in your what is it that you want. And I think you have been really developing in the past, maybe over the last year, but maybe this was already going on for a few years. But over the last year, I think that you really seriously looked at what you really wanted from this relationship. If it kept on like this, I think that maybe, I believe that you got more, maybe mature, you developed, and I think you developed your intuition, your gut feeling of what you feel that is normal for you, what you want, and which path to take, you see. I think you were guided to look at yourself, look at your how you stand in life, and to reflect on this relationship as well, how you are standing in this relationship, what your responsibilities are, and what you wanted from that. I think maybe a long time ago you just were happy to fulfill other people's wishes, and it was fine. I think it escalated. I think things were not so fine anymore. I think there is this third person. This is the Lovers reversed. So there is, I believe, this relationship maybe ended, or maybe you decided that you just needed the time out from this relationship, and it had to do with that you just didn't want to deal anymore with this third thing that was really I believe breaking up your relationship. So that can be a third person, it can be anything else. So it can also be an addiction. You just didn't want that anymore. You have the 9 of Cups. So yeah, that is a wish card. It is a wish for maybe love, but yeah, the card is reversed. So I believe that you couldn't get to what you wished for, and I think you wanted to become more independent from this person. But what I see as well is that there is maybe for some of you, yeah, there is an addiction involved, and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. I think you really feel let down by that person. Yeah, I think you felt let down big time, and there is gossip around it, and it was just not nice anymore. So yeah, I believe that the Chariot is saying you take control now. At present, I think you left to maybe yeah, make a decision. So maybe you didn't leave permanently, but and for some of you, you left inside of yourself, if you know what I mean, or you went into yourself within your intuition, and so you took a distance from the person you are with. I think that you made a decision for to take back control of your life and to become like this again, the King of Wands. So yeah, this is like a leader, a person, charismatic person, and is on top of the things. They are organized or they're creative. They maybe have a business, and they have strategies as well. It lays next to the Emperor as well. So I believe this is a person who yeah, wants to move on with things and wants to yeah, be on top of things, and is a natural leader or can organize yeah, together with the Emperor and the King of Wands. I believe that is a good yeah, that it tells you that you wanted more, you wanted to develop, and you wanted to, yeah, you were inspired to come out of this yeah, kind of depression. You have the Five of Pentacles. I believe that that person yeah, was unstable. They were maybe not nice to you. Maybe that was because of an addiction. Maybe there is abuse in this relationship, or maybe you. I believe you also look at your own values and you look at that those were not your values a long time ago, and how come that you have accepted them? How come that you let it go this far? I think that is what you are thinking. You also maybe yeah, regret some things, or you feel like, yeah, you feel hurt, and you feel that there is, I believe you feel also, there's for some of you, you feel like there is some kind of poverty financially as well. I don't think it is you necessarily. I think that this person in your life maybe yeah, has worries about money, or worries that they can't provide for a family, and so they react to you in a yeah, in a way that they should not. I think yeah, there are all these worries. I think it is all revealed as well. So even if there was an addiction or drinking, or even if there were all these worries about money, or maybe even that there was a debt, or they caused some problems somehow, it will all be revealed. But yeah, I can see that with the Two of Cups, this is like yeah, you really don't want this relationship anymore. At present, you're really fed up with it. So I can see that once maybe you were like the couple who really trusted each other, who really had a deep connection with each other. And I can see that that is still there, but you are exhausted. So you have the Queen of Wands reversed. I think you are exhausted. You don't want it anymore. You don't want to have to deal with this personality of this person that you are with. It has taken, I think, too long, and you just really want to work on yourself now and to want to move on. And yeah, they let you down. So whatever they did, they really let you down big time, and you are very disappointed in them. So it can be that it is about this drinking. It can be that they had an affair. It can be that they were letting third persons in. It can be that there was an addiction or anything but they yeah, let it happen, and you are really disappointed. And I think, yeah, you really, yeah, you're partly, you're bored with this, partly there are many people involved in this somehow. I see many people in this card, and they are gossiping, or they are, and maybe everybody has an advice for you of how to deal with this, what to do with it. I think that you taking a distance here and listening to yourself and your intuition, it also lays next to the Queen of Cups and the Temperance card. I think that you're doing the right thing by taking a distance and see how you're going to yeah, get everything working again. Also financially, how you're coming out of this, how you come out of these problems. You have this card. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I think by doing this, leaving, yeah, just taking a distance from this person, let this person think for themselves. I think that they had a kind of wake-up call. I think that everything is on the table. I think there are no more surprises. I think you stood up at the person that is organized, is going to deal with things. You're going to deal with things, but on the background, you're not going to be right in this person's space, because I think that you really yeah, need to have a time off, and so you're going to deal with problems that they have caused somehow. Maybe that makes sense for some of you, but in the meantime, this person that you are with is going to yeah, really think about what they could have improved, what they could have done differently, and they are going to regret it. You have the Emperor, so this is, I believe, you who's on top of things and who's going to make sure that things are going to be dealt with, and I believe also you're going to yeah, maybe work-wise, you're going to take control and say, okay, I'm going to do it like this, and we are going to do it like that, and then we will be fine. That's in the near future. So you will have success with yeah, getting over these problems that were here in the past. There's also clarity about everything and honesty. So I believe that the person that you are with has now honestly said what was going on. I don't think that there are things anymore that haven't been said. I think that yeah, maybe they were immature, or maybe they were not, like they maybe did something. They see very well what they did was not right. And so they admit it to you, and so that is a first step maybe of yeah, getting back together again. I think that it developed, this relationship developed from maybe, yeah, dishonesty or not being completely open to each other, to a more openness, more honesty, and more yeah, in the future, I think you can discuss things with each other. They regret it, so this is something that they really regret. They saw that they had it all. Yeah, so I believe that they maybe couldn't commit, or they made some mistakes. You know, if it is like this, it's like something great is offered to them, and they didn't take their opportunity. I believe that they didn't take the opportunity with you, and so they see that now, and they really want to make it work between the two of you. And I'm saying that because you have the reconciliation card and the engagement card. This is not like, well, maybe for one of you it's really about an engagement. I don't think you really want an engagement, but this is like about your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that is the trust that has been developing. You are communicating with each other. The truth is out, and then you are dealing with it. So in the further future, I think you can get together again. You have the Two of Cups, but it lays next to the Two of Cups reversed. So it was like this, but in the future it is you turn it around into happiness again. So that is possible for a few of you. Of course not if there was really abuse in this relationship, if there is really an addiction that they can't get over, if if there's like maybe you're bankrupt or anything like that. I think it is really difficult to come together and have a good time again. So it depends on who this is for. This is not a personal reading, but what I can see is that for some of you there is really a chance of getting back together, and everything that you have gone through will be on the table. It has been discussed, and there is a kind of honesty again with each other, so you can trust each other now, and so have a new beginning with each other. It's not going to be easy, but there is a lot of love for each other. So the Queen of Cups, it's like you really do feel a lot of love for each other. And this is also something that, it's maybe for a very long time that you are together, and that you really have really become how do you say, you really know each other really well, and there is a whole world there based on this love that you had for each other. It can also be that this whole reading is about a child that has been maybe addictive, maybe has been treated you not well, and so then there is also hope that it will turn out okay in the future. And then this is the mother or the parent card. I think more that for most of you this is about a love relationship. The Queen of Cups together with the Temperance card says, give it time, and there is a chance of be happy again together, and because there's a strong love between the two of you, because there's the Two of Cups. And I think there is the Lovers card, even if it is reversed. You have the Temperance card, so it says also just try to balance things out. Don't give too much, and also there is not like maybe there wasn't an equal give and take, and so this needs to be dealt with. It needs to be coming from both sides, and both need to be willing to really put the energy in the right places, and that you also receive love from the other person, and so that there is an equal give and take. So that is sort of the reading that I have for you. You have to end this reading with the reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I believe for most of you that is this person that you have been I think you took a distance from, and so there is all the chance to get back together in the future. Okay, Scorpio, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.